Hello everyone, and you're watching Bitcoin Bubble news channel. Guys, I want to show you something today that is really big but not many people are paying attention. This is just thinking outside the box and putting together some clues about what will happen with Bitcoin in the future, like whether it will go up or down. Now we know for sure that this is a major reason why the price of Bitcoin will change in the future. Guys, be sure to watch this whole video all the way through. Hello everyone, my name is Moji and I teach you how to make money in the cryptocurrency market every day in a movie. If this is your first time on the channel, please join and make the bell go off right away. Let's get right to it. For Bitcoin, you can see that on the 4-hour time frame, the weak trend is still going strong. So it did break down from this orange box. Once more, the bulls tried to get us above it, but they failed. And now we're going down again. That's why I'm going to talk about why we went down again yesterday. But on the daily time frame, something interesting is happening. On the daily time frame, you can see that the bulls have been trying to keep the candles from finishing below the orange box for 4 candles there, right? For example, this candle was very interesting yesterday on the daily period. There were 4 of them. In the end though, we can see that on this slide that we still have more time for the price to rise above the orange box, or more accurately above the orange box's edge, but we're below it right now. It's interesting to see that the bulls were trying to keep us above the orange box's edge. Failed on these ones in the end, and on a few of them I got it pretty close to the orange box's edge. But let's look at this red candle right now and see where it ends today. Right now though, we are below it, so why was there so much change yesterday? After all, I did say that big data was made public. The number of job openings in the US fell from 7.91 million in June to 7.67 million in July, which is the lowest amount since January 2021. This means the job market isn't as strong as we thought it would be. And what did the market do about it? At first, people were happy, as you can see by the fact that we went up here. In other words, the response to the facts was good. Why? The reason for this is that if the economy or job market gets better, interest rates will likely be lowered more quickly. By the way, this increased the chance of a 50% 50 basis point rate cut to 41% for September. The numbers made it more likely that our rate would drop by 0.5% instead of just 0.25. We'll see which one it is. I think it will be 0.25. Based on these numbers, it could also be 0.5 here. But the market really doesn't know how to react to this. You could see the initial reaction to the upside when people thought, okay, we're going to see rate cuts, we're going to see even bigger rate cuts. But then they started to think, hey, maybe we're in a recession, which is going to be bad for our assets, so we went down. That's the kind of insanity or bipolarity that's going on in the market right now. Is it bullish? If it is positive with bad data, you think the Fed will overstimulate. If it is bearish with bad data, you think they will not. But bad news might be bearish because the economy is getting worse, right? That's what the market is trying to figure out at the moment. And that information wasn't even the most important. The non-farm payrolls and jobless rate report is coming out on Friday, and that will be even more important. Also, this is Canada's jobless rate. This is going to be even bigger. Because of this, be ready for more volatility tomorrow, Friday, when this news comes out. I want to say that big cats have become more open before I talk about something really cool. There are 500 more spots if you want to use my training plan. This is very important, as you know from my exercise plans. Our business has made a lot of money with these, and you can now use them on BitCat too. You can use them on OKX too if you want to, but OKX is starting to cut more countries. It's too bad you can't use OKX, but you can definitely or probably use a BitCat instead. So you might want to give that a try. If you want to use these training methods, guys, just click on the lesson link at the top of the video description. So first click on this link and click join now. If you can't use OKX, you can use BitCat instead. Click on this link, which will take you to this page where you can sign up for BitCat and claim up to $30,000 in deposit bonuses. With one click, you can go back to this page and set up the same bot again. Make sure you take advantage of these deals. A free $300 deal on AWO if you can't use any of these exchanges because of rules in your country. There is no Know Your Customer policy on the AWO decentralized market, so make the most of that. You can also use Bybit to send up to $30,000. Huge trade, so big deals right there. To begin, I would like to say that the Bank of Japan has said again that they will raise interest rates even more, which is bad news for our assets. If you don't know about this, I talked about it 2 or 3 weeks ago. The Bank of Japan raising interest rates is bad for the crypto markets and the US and Western markets in general, because it ends the trades that were possible when interest rates were low from the Bank of Japan. This is something that you should keep a very close eye on. I will keep you up to date on this. That means they could raise the interest rate again if the economy does what they think it will do. Let's keep an eye on that. I need to talk about something important now. So Cantor Fitzgerald's CEO says, TradFi companies want to do business in Bitcoin. That's Howard Lutnick. What's also interesting is that Cantor Fitzgerald is a very well-known business. They work with some of the biggest companies and offer financial and business advice. Then he says that many of these companies want to jump right into Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin and add it to their balance sheet, but they can't because of rules. Things going wrong. As you can see, Howard Lutnick says that banks want to use Bitcoin as a new type of asset, but they can't because of rules set by us officials. That's why they don't hold it. But if the rules were good, all of the big banks would be the first to use Bitcoin. Here is the quote. Why is this important? This person who knows these things and is optimistic about crypto has been chosen by Donald Trump to co-lead the transition team. Basically, he will help Donald Trump work out these rules and policies if Donald Trump wins the election for president. So what do you think the chances are of that happening right now? Well, it has taken the lead with 53% of the vote, while Kamala Harris only got 46%. You guys should know now that Donald Trump is likely to win the race. It will be here in 2 months. In other words, let's put these together. Putting these parts together, it looks like Trump will win the race. This guy, Thomas, what was his name? Sorry, I meant to say that Donald Trump personally chose Howard Lutnick to handle the rules and laws for these crypto things. Howard also says that a lot of businesses are ready to jump into Bitcoin right away if they could get the rules and regulations right. Let's put these together now. If Donald Trump wins, he will be in charge of fixing a lot of those rules. This will allow many companies that couldn't get into Bitcoin before to do so now. I'll leave it at that, guys. It looks very, very good. Today I'm going to talk about a different kind of video because I just thought of something. But that's all I have for you today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.